Look at the legs on that. Mountain Dew, ripened on the vine. Perfection. Today we're going to talk about Coil, the band, the industrial band everybody knows about. They come from, I'm going to stop right there. I'm not going to give you a bio. I assume if you found this, you already know about the band, where they're from, and what kind of music they make. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. I'm going to save that for later. Anyhow, this album is exactly like every other Coil album, meaning it's exactly different from all the rest. At their best, they create a very dark environment that lures you in, and you get lost in the wilderness. Sometimes I like to sit back with the headphones on, listen to Algerian basses, and imagine strippers running through a sewer being chased by a madman with an edged... wait a minute. I imagine that, right? At their worst, their sound collages can be stretched a little bit too thin, or their ideas can wear thin too quickly, and some of the vocals, crappy vocals, can be a bit overbearing. Sometimes I'd like to think that the band would have been wise enough to maybe lock John Balance out of the studio. Anybody seen John? John? He's still asleep? Okay, guys. Who's ready for some instrumentals? Take the song Nature is a Language, for instance. The music's alright, but the music, the vocals are very straining and whiny and just kind of repetitive, and just, it's a really just shitty vocal take. And it was probably all they could get out of John Balance, who is of modest talent. He's not really a great singer by any means or stretch of the imagination, but he can occasionally come up with the interesting lyric. I think there's a song on here that mentions something, Copacabana, and it mentions the surgeon of moral deformities. Well played, John, well played. Anyhow, his vocals are better when sliced, diced, chopped, and screwed up, and then just kind of regurgitated, like on the very first song, A-Y-O-R. That's when he really shines. When he's just doing a straight vocal, I think the music suffers for it. The splatter method can yield some good results, like the song A-Y-O-R, or Backwards, or the closer song, Princess Margaret's Mad from Yo Mama. But for fans of Coil, I would not put this in the essential listening category. I give this album a 2.5 out of 5.